I learned that I have the right to hear from God. That it's compulsory that I hear from God to guarantee success, like to guarantee my own success. As in my journey of life, that I need God, and in everything I need a blueprint, a divine blueprint for success.
So today's sermon was such an insightful one. So we discussed about planning, not just praying, but planning prior to our prayer, so that our prayer can help our planning. So it was very insightful, and I learned a lot. And I'm going to make use of all these things that have been said.
What I learned about today's service is how to have a good mindset, not to below yourself, not to be standard yourself, not to belittle yourself, and always pray consistently and focus, set your goals and priorities.
Today I learned that as a Christian, you have to plan, that everything is not about prayer, you understand? So as a Christian, you have to plan before prayer.
Today I learned that as a child of God, I should plan, I should pray, and I should project the word of God. We can speak the word of God confidently into our life, and it will come to pass. And whenever we are planning, we should pray. We cannot plan without praying about it, and we cannot pray without planning.
The service was really great, and I learned a lot. So I'll just briefly explain what I learned about today's service is pray and plan. Because prayer without plan is, even the Bible even compared about pray and wash and walk. So prayer without work is nothing. So I learned about that when you pray, then you also have a plan. Like for instance now, someone that is praying doesn't have work to doing, like handwork, or don't have anywhere going, or someone that's looking for a job, start praying and you don't even make a move to start looking for a job. So I learned about today's service that whenever you're praying, you also have a plan.
I learned that it's not everything that we plan is going to work if there's no vision. And I learned that anything we plan without the word of God will be in vain. And we all should have a plan. Like we should learn a skill, and we should have something that we are doing, that we should not depend on anyone.
The topic of today is divine blueprint. It's talking about firstly plan, then second prayer. You must have plan before prayer, because a plan without prayer is not necessary.
So in today's service was very glorious. The man of God that spoke to us about not just praying alone, but planning. Everything in this life has to do with planning. If you are coming to church, you are coming to the house of God, and you don't have a purpose for which you are coming for, your prayers might just be in vain. So he told us systematically as a Christian what we should do to attain success and to achieve divine success. First, we talked about planning. We talked about praying towards that plan that we made. We've talked about having a program, and we've also talked about being disciplined towards that program, and by God's grace.
Today's sermon I learned about planning. Planning comes before prayer. So if you want to achieve something in life, you have to have a plan. And after planning, then you can ask God to back up your plan. That's the major thing I learned.